Okay, with Oscar Smith head football coach Chris Scott, his Tigers win it tonight by a count of 49-7 over Kings Fork. Coach, it didn't feel that way, 7-0 early on. They had the lead. It was about to maybe be 14-14, but a penalty takes away an interception for them. You guys, though, have a tendency, and this program's had it for years, to capitalize on teams' mistakes and have a run after that. Second half, you played pretty close to flawless football.
Yeah, I think that a little bit of excitement playing against them. 3 penalties, on that drive keeps them on the field. They took advantage of it right there.
Yeah.
And us giving up the ball there allowed them to turn around, and then, like you said, big game-changer one, roughing the passer, allows us to take advantage. Our guys play off energy.
Did you talk a lot with your guys going in about keeping emotions? Because, there's been a lot of flags for them as well as you guys coming in. There was 25 total by halftime, I think 18 on Kings Fork. Was there much of that message also being reinforced at halftime too with the group? Or?
Yes, very much so. We've, our legs understand exactly what we mean by that in practice, and sometimes emotions get us going. I think we had to remind some guys about what the standard was and who was going to be able to make it out there on that field if we didn't tighten up. So I think there was coaches did a good job of realigning us.
Sure. Ethan Vasco tonight, 9 of 13, 236 yards, 5 touchdown passes. And I asked him, I said, did it feel like that tonight? He says, no, not really, because we left some points on the field, some plays. But he still has just that calming influence, and he's also developing some new receivers in this offense for you guys.
Yeah, he's done a great job. And Xavier Lewis is that quiet guy that, made big catches early on in the state championship game and then makes a big block to set Torrey Johnson free. And, there's some of those unassuming guys that made some big plays, and he's done a good job of seeing who's open and going through his progressions as opposed to just trying to tag one player.
You mentioned Lewis is an unsung guy. A couple of those guys have been getting offers lately in the offseason. Torrey Johnson, 6'4" junior receiver, and Assad Brown on defense. Brown forces a fumble, a couple big hits tonight. And Johnson, you just see that strength and that ability. Once he gets to fully develop, it could be sky's the limit, right?
Yeah, we're excited about him. He's almost like that Bernard puppy that's finally coming along and developing, and that strength, you can see when he gets to striding, it's hard to catch him. He's not a big, slow guy. He gets up to speed, and it was hard to catch him out there. They got some fast guys in that secondary.
Well, and this was one of the few teams, I think, and I remember blogging this, Kings Fork has, close to team speed of what you have. Tell me about those guys blocking them, especially that defensive front, which your offensive line had to dig deep tonight and do.
Yeah, number 1 is very athletic for him. Number 6 is obviously a monster. I really like their free safety, number 9 that comes down. Number 3 and 5 for them, they've got, like you said, great team speed, and they play hard. Coach Jofrion's got them running to the ball and playing very, very hard. And so, again, you play against a playoff contender type team, then you're going to have some, kind of adversity going back and forth. And that's what we need, and that's what they need in order for us to be the best when it comes to the game 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15.
Yeah, absolutely. More guys are developing. We see Travion Brown on defense. He's making plays all over the field. He's been doing that lately since that Bosco game, right?
And it was great seeing him. He's a basketball guy, and he came out, said he wanted to play, and then get in the scrimmage, you're like, he's a basketball guy that likes to hit, and then you can see that how physical comes out and makes a huge play on a kind of a fly sweep for them, and physical presence in the special teams game as well.
Final one, let you run here. Since we last saw you in person about a month ago against Bosco, what have you seen from this group in terms of answering the call against one of the top teams in the country as you guys go on that quest for a championship?
I think taking pride in each and every rep and preparing and understanding that, teams can make plays on us and teams can beat us if we do not play the right way. I think that we're just obviously get here and still continue to get better with our penalties and a little bit more discipline, because that can't happen in the playoff games. And but the team has answered and starting to develop their group. Last year had a tremendous senior leadership team and with a lot of talent from the junior and underclassmen, and now they're really taking leadership and developing themselves to let them know that they want to leave their mark to finish 2021 strong.
Another great atmosphere here at Beard DeLong Easley Field. We'll see you soon on this quest for the playoffs.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Appreciate it.